What's up, everybody? This
What's
is
up?
What the Food and Other Oddities. I am Will Smith.
I am Damian Smith. And look who we got over there.
Hi, Tila Cherie. Finna Sushi, the one and only. Gotta be that way because my mama named me.
What's up, everybody?
That's dope. So Tila and we are partners in crime on another project. It's What's Cooking Linwood.
What's Cooking Linwood? Every Wednesday, 2 o'clock, live from the Linwood YMCA's kitchen.
Yep. And go ahead and elaborate on that. I talk too much in this.
Yeah. That was a project that we started about a year ago, pre-COVID. So it actually kind of worked out because of COVID. We haven't been able to do any of the Y does, cooking classes and things like that. We haven't been able to bring back the cooking classes in person because of the social distancing aspect. But What's Cooking has been able to stay since we actually don't have a studio audience or anybody like that. So we still provide a plant-based look into food and cooking and trying out different restaurants in the town from a fitness and athlete perspective, because
we got one more on the way.
One more in the way. So we just kind of came together to do this. This is actually kind of a project that, if you know Aset Noir, she was a comedic yoga instructor in Kansas City. She's now in LA, but she'd been talking about.
Went to school with her.
Okay, so yeah, she was my yoga instructor at the Y, and we all, we always talk about how to get people to eat more vegetables, not even just going vegan, just eat more vegetables. So, we have this beautiful demonstration kitchen at the Y, and I'm like, well, Damian knows how to produce.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to talk, and I can cook. We both can cook, and then we also, as I said, we bring on special guests. We bring on we try restaurant food, so a lot of different things. So I mean, that's an exciting project that we've been working on. We'll have to get you on there and get you
I definitely want to be in there.
Yes.
Get to learn some new recipes.
And welcome into our booth. We have
the king, the god, the one representing the 7-0 Pittsburgh Steelers, baby.
No.
Woo! I told him I was gonna come and talk my ish. Now I'm here and I'm talking my ish. For those of you who keep saying you ain't beat nobody, we took out the Titans last week, shut down the King Henry himself, and then we take on Baltimore this week, shut down Prince Lamar himself. 7-0, baby. We coming for the Lombardi Trophy. Oh, by the way, it's your boy Hill Dandy Guy. What's up, people?
Hey, so take a look around. Look at the set. You see how we got some different things going?
Yeah, I see it. I don't like this booth though.
We stopped
in the chair.
I'm gonna need a chair to kick. I feel like. Where's our kicking chairs?
Our kicking chairs.
We got our kicking chairs.
Yeah,
How you doing?
We got one.
What's going down?
I had to bring that energy today.
I know you left me hanging. I was like, okay, he gonna get to me. He gonna.
I got you. I'm sorry, I had to talk my ish.
Yeah, no, I know.
I'm the only one. I think I'm the only Pittsburgh Steelers fan that's a part of One Voice Radio. So I had to talk my ish.
All right, so we broke out of that grocery store.
Do you want to explain to her what the kicking chair is?
The kicking chair is when if you ever seen this show,
what is it?
this show we do take a look at some ridiculous stuff,
yes,
such as the items that this gentleman is going to partake of on the show.
I was like,
yeah,
right.
dang, skip it.
We just talked about the What's Cooking Linwood, a vegan cooking show, and then he's bringing in this ish.
Oh yeah, I'm proudly not a vegan.
It's not even that. Like they unnecessary. Like you can't even eat their fries because they coated in beef fat. Like why is that necessary?
Because it's delicious.
No, it's just a French fry. Like let me just eat French fries. I'm okay with that.
we broke into this restaurant and we're just shooting the show here. We got a nice little booth area.
Yep.
It's COVID, so the restaurant is like off. We got lights, so it's pretty dope. We're gonna have fun in here. The kicking chair is when things are just too far. Too far. You need to express yourself.
Like
violently.
telling me a cauliflower can be a wing. It's not a wing. It's just a cauliflower.
I see you still wearing your voodoo dude costume.
No. This necklace.
Oh, that's from.
I've always.
All right,
so the necklaces that was with that costume, it fits with the costume, but I've had those since my travels to New Orleans.
That one's better.
Yeah, this is my favorite one of the two.
No, it's funny because I saw the costume package downstairs. It says voodoo dude, and I just died laughing. I'm like,
I had to get the costume. But the necklaces themselves, I've had those since I was traveling in New Orleans. I went down there for when WrestleMania was out there.
Oh shoot!
So I was there for the entire weekend, blackface drunk, and surprisingly not eaten by a gator.
I'm sorry. Did you say blackface or drunk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop
That's where.
right there.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Don't need to know.
It's where
Don't
you
know.
are.
I'm sorry. I thought it was blackout drunk, but
No. It's where you are so.
Are you
No,
singing some
no,
antebellum
no.
classics?
Hold on.
No.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
No.
It's a
Oh,
real.
I wish I was in the land of God.
It was a real term. It's a real term.
Listen,
Hear me
I
out.
believe you. I believe you.
And the thing
I
is,
believe you.
the sad thing is, it has nothing to do with race.
All right, we got to move on. So check this out. Today is All Saints Day.
Yes.
And,
Dia de los Muertos.
I don't think the Saints won today, though.
We ain't look. We not talking about no football.
No more football.
I'm sorry. I'm on
But,
a high right now.
Yeah, I
we
see that. You got that energy level is a little
It's up there.
You need to bring that. You need to turn that down to at least.
I didn't get to kick anybody in the
7,
face today, so it's like I skipped
Well,
wrestling
why not?
practice.
We're gonna do some fun stuff. So we've been talking about this. We've been threatening this all month. We're gonna do a fun tier list activity. We're gonna look at some of the worst candies. Well, some people's least favorite Halloween candies.
Yes.
And we're gonna rank them as a group. So in the second half of the show, we're gonna take a look at some of the candies that you all nominated, some that people suggested in conversation, and we're gonna take those and we're gonna put them on a list to tell you which are the absolute worst Halloween candies to receive. And a couple of things ended up on the list that aren't actual, like, quote unquote candy, but people get them
A lot.
on Halloween. So yeah. So what do you got for us?
Do you have the?
Oh, you know what? Hold on. I'm not prepared for today at all.
Just to give you a little more information on the kicking chair, if it strikes you, go for it.
Okay. All right.
You'll probably see some of us.
Let me stretch out a little bit. Let me stretch out a little bit.
Oh yeah. There's a whole technique to it. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Okay.
Have you ever watched wrestling or just seen a cage fight? You can sweet chin music.
Or the time that you beat up Gianni.
That was funny.
That was great.
Did I beat somebody up?
My daughter, remember?
18th Divine.
Oh, that was your daughter? Oh,
Beat up some random.
I'm just
You
beating
can
up
beat up kids, right?
Yeah, I'm just beating up kids. I'm doing the world a service.
He said something about that before about beating up kids. Like,
Yeah,
he wasn't joking.
Yeah.
No,
I don't have the clicker, but I can control
I will
the
beat-
slides from right here.
I will beat kids down. I have no
so
problem with that.
We're going to jump into this. We got a little bit of time for us to do the typical slides. That way we can kind of initiate you into this, and then we're going to get going into the game. So, without further ado, dear brother of mine,
Yes.
are you ready?
I am.
Well, I'm not.
Well, while you're getting ready, I'm gonna do a quick shout out to the chat. We got Latoya,
What's up?
Tisa,
Oh,
and Denise.
Aunt Tisa?
Aunt Tisa.
What's up?
Yeah. She might have just popped in for a second and just left, but I don't know. If you're still in there, hello.
Yeah.
Brandon is so in the chat too.
What's
The
up,
top
Brandon?
fan.
All right, we're
The top
jumping in.
fan.
We
Oh,
do
yeah, we got it
have
right here.
the chat box
I
on.
forgot.
We do
I can
have
get her
the
next
chat
week.
box on, and so we will be.
Can you make that bigger?
Yeah, I can. Let me
Check your phone. What does that
I'm just
say?
still trying to figure out like what happened
It's a
with
skip.
Halloween. Like
No, the chat. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
go ahead.
it went from like
Brandon says
CDC
she's ready
canceled
for the-
Halloween, but PC people were still out trick or treating. I was so
Oh,
confused.
yeah.
I was so
Especially
confused
in
what
Lee
happened
Summit.
yesterday.
Our street was deserted. Like, I was surprised because like people.
Rich white neighborhoods.
No, but I'm
Lee
just
Summit
saying.
and stuff like that.
They were still trick or treating.
packed with people.
So, all right. Yeah,
To where
there we
people
go.
put out signs, caution, children trick or treating, and which I didn't know that was a sign. But
Wow.
I always see that little sign, and it looks like the old AOL sign. It's just
Yeah.
a kid, and I'm just like, oh, y'all don't want kids to get ran. Oh,
Hey, Poppy. Poppy's
Now, I did
saying
see
hi to me.
today a couple
She's
of,
using my government name though. That's a little weird.
I saw today a couple of like people had like candy bowls on their steps. So I guess if you were gonna get candy, you just had to go get some, and they weren't.
No, the best one I saw is like somebody had one of those like black tunnel things that went into a pumpkin and at the end had a bowl and so they obviously
oh, so they would just throw it out and it would slide down.
it slide down. So
Oh,
that was the best one I saw.
My friends, they had 3 pumpkins set out in front of the yard, and they were kind of lit up so you can see them, and it was like different kinds of candy. So it was like 1 Snickers, 1 Three Musketeers, 1 Skittles, and stuff like that. So they would give the smaller kids like kid-friendly candies, and then the bigger kids can just take one of those. And that's how they did it.
We had the bright idea of a candy gun, but
That's what I was thinking. Like this, we were gonna do at the Y. We were gonna, like the T-shirt gun, like this loaded with candy.
No, that's what we were talking about. I have the gun.
He meant for purposes of hitting children with it, not giving candy away. It's just
all right. So next year,
dress like remember, catch an egg to the head.
Next year, we're gonna set up a whole obstacle course like Assault from American Gladiators. We're just gonna be pummeling kids with candy. All right, so
it's a good show.
We got.
All right,
so Skitties.
I don't know if you
Skitties.
Skittles.
That's a new one.
I was reading Skittles and then I saw the gummies from Starburst and my brain just was like, yeah, that's all one word.
Made a new candy.
A whole new candy.
So,
wait, is this on the worst list?
Well, no, this is just our slideshow.
Oh,
okay.
So I don't know if you can see that. Probably not. So this looks like regular Skittles and Starburst, right? Mm-hmm. But
Starburst gummies.
If you could see a little bit closer, the packaging, there are marijuana leaves all over that.
Oh, those are infused?
Yes.
Whoa.
So
and they're officially branded?
That's my question. I don't know if they are. I don't know if they are or not. I think somebody just made them.
Skittles and Starburst are very, very top tier companies, and they're not just going to get their brand on anything. So if they made infused gummies and Skittles, they made that and they put their brand on.
Because people already make edibles and they taste like that, so
Yeah.
they're not trying to miss out on that profit.
Yeah.
They're gonna go in.
So no, that's the real deal.
So that's official.
Hey, if you look at the top of the Starburst gummies right there, they're typical LLC BS at the top. You can see it right there.
I will further investigate this.
I see CA, so it looks like that must be California or something. On set, let us know. You know, is that where you at?
Yeah, she's over there kicking it.
All right, so
I saw those in the store.
There goes the chair.
We haven't really gotten there yet. Hold on. This actually
better not be pumpkin spice cupcake.
That's
it's iced pumpkin.
Iced pumpkin.
It's not pumpkin spice.
So the sponge cake
pumpkin.
The sponge cake part is pumpkin, and it's just got like the filling. The Hostess cream filling.
This is what they call like. No, that don't look like no good idea. That looks like a lazy idea.
You know what? I'm not
sitting there in the hostess company. What are we gonna do this year for these cupcakes? Pumpkin.
Genius,
Johnson. That's
Everyone
always
loves pumpkin.
No.
Hey. All right,
let us know in the chat. Do you really like the flavor of pumpkin? Seriously, do you really like?
I know people that really do. I know people who like pumpkin so much they eat the pumpkin seeds. I just found out yesterday that people boil pumpkin seeds so they can eat it. Yeah.
Well, you can roast them and stuff.
I like the roasted. Those are good.
Don't boil anything, folks.
Well, they boil it first to get the gunk off of it.
Don't boil things.
So this, I think, what it is it's not the actual pumpkin that people like. It's the spice and stuff that you put on it.
But the spices, it's like cinnamon, nutmeg, allspice.
So that's really what you like.
Yeah, but it hits a certain wave of nostalgia for people. It's down to a science. It hits a certain wave of nostalgia for people, and that's what makes them go crazy.
It triggers the season. It is pumpkin, fall.
Yes.
Yeah.
Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. It just triggers all those things when you hear pumpkin.
So for white women, yoga pants, Ugg boots.
How do we explain this stuff? How do we explain this stuff? This doesn't
capitalism.
They're
profiting off of this.
Okay.
But no, the thing is,
they bring this out around the right time because it's always either closer to Halloween or just right after Halloween, close to Thanksgiving.
Right. And that's why it says limited edition, because then you think you have to buy it.
It's like, oh, it's out now. This is my only chance to get it.
And I did that. There was a pumpkin spice honey, like the Cheerios.
I saw them.
So I bought them.
We were talking about those.
They were horrible. My kids wouldn't even eat it. They were like, Mom, no.
Never do this again.
Never.
To the next one.
How dare you try to murder us?
Just give us Honey Nut Cheerios. We'll be good with those.
Speaking of pumpkin spice.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Oh, there goes the chair.
knew what the hell you did, America.
And there's Twinkie the kid sitting there like
He's always like
he's
that.
always like, well, you can eat this.
He's just like, look, I'm just the man.
He's like, look, man, I'm just a mascot. It's edible. it's not toxic.
But these cannot be limited.
What's to say, trying to warm your soul while all plant life is dying.
These things
said
last
that?
forever.
Is that-
Remember
Oh my
the
God.
Family Guy?
Brand
used to
one.
think that. I don't know if you saw. We had an episode like maybe a couple of weeks ago where the dude had left the Twinkies in his basement for how long?
Like
Oh, yeah.
it was like a while, and them things
He bought them
dehydrated.
because this was when Hostess was closing and we didn't know it was coming back.
Right.
So he bought something. He stocked up on it.
Twinkie,
Yeah,
Twinkie was closing. Twinkie,
So he
went
bought
out of
like
business or
Twinkies,
whatever.
and so for whatever reason he decided he wanted to eat some Twinkies, and it had been in his basement for a couple years.
And they were not good.
They were.
Oh, he couldn't even eat it. Like he opened it, it looked like
It looked like tobacco.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looked like grass.
it.
I just remember the Family Guy episode where,
me see if I can
everything
find it.
happens and then they find the Twinkie factory and then
Yeah. Turns out Twinkies don't last forever. So,
yes, don't try this at home, kids.
all right. Next one.
But they stay true to their word. They don't expire. They just don't stay hydrated.
They don't expire. They just change states.
Yeah,
What?
that's what it did.
So, but then you look at that, why do you want that in your
That
body?
looks like a dehydrated brain.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway,
Wait, you got Donald Trump's brain scan on there? That man's brain got to be dehydrated. I'm just
Twin
saying.
bars. Wait. Are these supposed to be like Twix?
Like a Kit Kat.
Kit Kat, yes.
Kit Kat.
Yeah.
Okay.
So wait,
So this is
wait. You took the amazing concept of Kit Kat and then halved it.
What?
Is that what I'm seeing?
Don't forget the.
You had to take the gluten free. You have to make sure that everybody
All right. How do you say that? Scar?
is char. I want to say it's
Char.
char. I want to say it's char. Or
Leave Kit Kats alone,
Because
sir.
after you eat one of these, you will.
Shart yourself. I got you, girl. Your mom already hates me.
All
I
right.
got this.
Next. There's too much to talk about.
Speaking of pumpkin,
All right.
Why are we talking
I
about
sent
this
you
again?
pictures of those, right?
because we're at the end of the season
So
No, we're not.
I told you
for
these.
Halloween.
Remember those little apple pie, those apple fruit pie thingies? That's what this looks like.
Yeah,
It looks scary,
But
or it looks like the Grinch.
it's
They look like the things the Green Goblins throw around.
Yeah.
yeah, the little pumpkin bombs.
Hey, next year somebody make this your mask.
Like, what are you? I'm a Little Debbie's pumpkin delight.
It's called.
I'm gonna stump you out,
Is
male
that
or
really
female.
a
These are
cookie?
gonna be
Is it
equal hands
is
that
it
you're
cookie?
getting.
It says
Or is it
cookies.
pie?
I'm like that's more of like a.
Let's see, not gonna
Like a
judge if
pie,
it's good gluten-free
say.
alternative for anyone who needs it. They can have it.
See, yeah.
Branwyn, you're fired. We're not gonna destroy Kit Kats like that.
You can still have your Kit Kat. Didn't you eat a Kit Kat last week?
It was delicious. Thank you.
Oh, it was the apple pie.
Apple pie.
It was an apple
it
pie
smelled
Kit Kat.
delicious. I
And-
didn't
Apple
smell.
pie.
Oh,
Kit
Yeah,
Kat.
apple pie
yeah,
Kit Kat.
it was delicious.
That
It
and
was
what
really
was
good.
the Fruity Pebbles candy bar.
Yeah, that
That-
was good too.
See,
That's
that's
what
why
that-
everyone should have. Because I can't try that because I'm pretty sure it's got egg or something in it.
I choose not to partake.
So you're
because
vegan.
I have
Yes.
a soul that I
So
want to
there's
protect.
two of you.
Yes, vegan powers active.
Well, let me enjoy my burger.
All right, next.
Moving on.
What in the?
Why are we bringing this up again?
Candy corn on the cob. It looks gross.
It's candy corn. Of course, it's gross.
I follow Pee Wee Herman on Facebook. He posted this. I was like, you know what? I'm going
Is
to put
that
this on the show.
really
You follow
Paul
Pee Wee
Rubens?
Herman?
Yeah.
Oh wow,
I don't know if
follow
somebody
Pee Wee
runs his
Herman.
page or not, but this is his official Facebook page.
that's cool.
Um,
We found out what the secret ingredient to candy corn is last week, and it helps with mouth feel.
mouthfeel.
Those specific words were used.
Slurry.
Yeah, slurry.
The secret ingredient is marshmallow.
Sweetened wax and marshmallow cream.
Oh.
But
And
the sweetened wax is to put a coat on it. Mm-hmm. So if you ever, I'm sure
So,
at one point
if
you've had candy corn and it felt like you had waxing. That's why.
Okay.
If you do eat candy corn, which there's a special vacancy here
We also
at
tried
the
that on
booth
the show.
for someone who's supposed to be here. Her name.
Wait a minute.
Her name is Ella. It is Kit Kat cosplay, aka Kit Kat candy corn. She said she was gonna be hungover today,
Yeah.
so she's not here.
She went on a candy corn kick last night.
Yeah, and she went on a candy corn bender, and she's candy corn wasted.
She's gonna hate us when she sees this.
I'm just mad that
purpose.
somebody took the time to stack the candy corn up to look like corn on the cob.
Right.
Candy corn on the cob.
Yep. Oh.
Anyway, moving on.
Coco.
Somebody sent me this. Allison. Shout out to Allison. She's always sending some good stuff to the show.
Are we sending a good shout out to Allison or a bad
I'm just
shout
shouting it out
Okay.
because it
Allison,
was
why
brought
did
to
you
my
do this
Right.
to us?
Can you see what that is?
It says candy corn cocoa, and
Yes.
I have no idea what that means.
So, let me get this straight. Someone took the time to powderize the flavor of candy corn and make it a cocoa mix.
That is correct.
So just add water, and you get to have your own cup full of slurry. That I want to throw up.
I just want to say real quick, my family, if y'all heard that, he said water. Water. All right?
Or any other liquids. Just add gin. All right, next. Hey, wait. No.
You might want to say that. Yeah,
What in the world is that?
Yeah, maybe you might want to stay over there. That is a tortilla chip.
Made out of pumpkin?
Harvest pumpkin.
No.
I quit. All right. That's it for me. That's a wrap. This show is over.
That's Love, Eve, or Eva. I can't even see it.
We're canceling the show.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
We're canceling the show. The show is over.
Did you see what is currently on the screen?
Yeah, that's why I said the show is over.
All right, what kind of chip is
Wrap
that?
it up.
Is that a tortilla?
That's a tortilla chip.
The pumpkin.
Why would you do that?
Tortilla chip. Why?
have no idea. I have no idea.
The flavors don't even mix with the. I don't know. It doesn't.
What's the thing that you always say?
Some white people shit.
Not you.
Oh.
What did I say?
The thing about if you should.
Oh yeah. They always wondered if they could, never asked if they should. And usually, if you do ask the question, "Should I do this?" the answer is no.
The answer is always no.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. No.
Like, who was the test market when you did this? Like, what other flavors did you have on the table? And they were like, let's go with the pumpkin one.
That is a good question.
Parents.
That is a good. Maybe candy corn was one of the flavors.
So
Not this.
Let's-
No, we ain't have nothing to do with this, love. This is late stage.
no, because we can eat regular tortilla chips. So this ain't got nothing to do with
This
us.
is late stage capitalism. This is the end of Western civilization type of stuff.
You're right. It's
No.
vegan bullshit.
We ain't claiming it. We ain't claiming
This
it.
is some Karen vegan bullshit.
This harms the environment, so screw that. All right, here we go.
All right. I don't know if you can see that. That says butterscotch beer,
Oh.
but
From Harry Potter.
that's not beer. That's just like a
Butterscotch?
soda.
Butterscotch soda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a reference from Harry Potter though.
They drank butterbeer,
Yeah.
and that's what the kids drank. Did they get drunk off of it?
No.
It was just soda.
It's non-alcoholic. Yeah.
So why is it called beer?
Just like ginger beer is not alcoholic.
yeah.
Yeah, but it burns.
I love ginger beer.
Burns.
It burns you good.
Ginger beer ingredients: ginger,
Yeah.
sugar.
Ginger is
The
strong.
end. You might want to put some water in it too if you value your esophagus.
Nah.
That's why you use water as the ingredient. Continue.
No, what?
That is.
I'm not helping you.
Oh yes,
That's
you are.
twice. I see what you're doing, and I appreciate you.
All right.
What is
So
What is this?
this is
Yeah, this is for you.
This is milk?
this
Or
is Cinnamon.
What is this?
Cinnamon.
Yeah.
My
You know
son-
what this is?
My son would drink this.
But
He
this
loves
is-
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Here's the thing.
So does he.
Is your son vegan?
No, he's plant based,
Okay.
so he's still.
So, Cinnamon Toast Crunch came out earlier this year with the cinnamon sprinkles.
Like sprinkles, and it's expensive too. Which
So
is
it's just the Cinnamon Toast Crunch coating in a
Cinnamon
little-
sugar?
like a yes,
yeah,
like-
it's
like
cinnamon sugar
Like when
and
we used to make cinnamon toast.
yes,
but it's like and
Okay.
vanilla
Yes.
and a hint of
Like real-
vanilla.
in
It's
a,
like
in a
$6.
spice.
It's like
for a
it makes you
canister.
guess if it's there or not. So hint.
So they have saved us the step of the cereal
Mike
bowl
can-
milk.
Right, leaving it there and wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, they saved you the step of the cereal bowl milk and just.
All right,
I
so
wonder if someone
drink.
was fat enough to use this as creamer.
don't they already
They
have a
do have
creamer?
a Cinnamon
feel
Toast
like-
Crunch creamer.
I'm not.
They already have a creamer.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, so
Next thing
this,
you
like,
know-
this takes out the joy of eating like a bowl of cinnamon toast crunch.
Like,
Trost.
Toast. Cinnamon toast crunch. Just eat the cereal.
Don't
enjoy
worry,
the
don't
cereal.
worry. They're gonna ruin it somehow. Probably have like a cinnamon toast crunch pumpkin spice edition or some crap like
Okay,
Don't
I
you
don't
put
know.
that
If
evil
you
on
know
this.
I don't know if you know this, but every time you say something like that, it
Ends up coming up like the next.
So
Like me specifically?
yes, you saying it on this show.
Love
it'll
said
happen.
they would just use that as a creamer. So I mean, yeah. All right, next.
Now I want it to happen. Cinnamon toast.
Oh man. Okay. So these are funny, and I meant to for like all
I
month,
wanted to
I've been
buy the
meaning
boxes
to
so
put the
bad.
cereal boxes on the show. I apologize.
I wanted those. You
where
have
do you
those?
find these at?
All right. So these.
FYE probably.
So these are actually the QT versions of it, but there are like some novelty cereal boxes of like Hellraiser, The Shining,
Yeah. FYE is where you can get them.
Evil Dead, all kinds of stuff. And then some artists have made some. They
remember-
what was it? They took horror films and made them into board games.
Yep.
What?
Yeah.
Yep. They got board games. Shoot, if you play is it Dead by Daylight or something like that, or there's this horror game that like you can be Freddy and you chase down your victims and stuff like that.
man.
What?
And like it's a
Kind of like
whole video game.
What's that? Mafia or something?
No, that one
where
is
you would have to guess who the killer is. We all know who the killer is.
Okay, so it's just trying
no.
to
So
survive.
It's just
what you're
trying to
talking
survive
about?
it,
So
yeah.
the Mafia game, they turned that into Among Us.
Yep.
And it is dope.
Yep.
We're gonna do a
No.
live stream. of
I
it.
don't
gonna
like
lie.
Among Us. The first time I played, my own child killed me. So like I'm so scarred. And then so I spent the rest of the game. So
Wow.
like me and my 3 kids were playing. My middle daughter killed me the first round. So the rest of the rounds I just ran away. Like I didn't even know what to do. I was like, run away.
Now you gotta get on the stream with us and play Among Us.
I'm gonna run away.
I'm curious.
You can run away.
Before
like,
you-
I can
before
catch
you switch to
You
this. I think we should rename these because they just put the killers' names. I think the Freddy Krueger one should be called Slasher Crunch, and Jason should be called Stabios.
Stabby hose.
I like that. I like
Stabios.
Stabios. That's
I would
good.
buy a box of Stabios. I mean, I would buy a box of Stabios. I'm not gonna lie. Like you're talking to a guy who bought who bought like 2 different boxes of cereal called Bootios. So they ensure
WWE, the New Day.
The New Day.
They have a cereal called
WWE
Bootios.
wrestlers.
because their catchphrase was Bootios. They ensure you ate booty.
So, all right.
Let's move on.
And they like throwing pancakes.
Speaking of cereal, these are out now, even though we have not yet had.
Can we,
and we
celebrate a
just
turkey?
Had Halloween, but these are on the shelf today.
It's always.
All right,
I want-
what's the
and
difference
I'm
between
not gonna
large
lie.
size and family size? Are they like the same size?
No. All right, so the family
There's
size,
like a giant size now too.
which
But it's all,
isn't
like,
even
literally
there's-
the same size.
Legit, yeah, legit. There's no difference in size. It's just one of them has 2 bags and another one has 3 bags.
Bootios. I'm sorry.
I guess it's just depending on who you're marketing to. Like family size, you see.
All right, so
it's
hear me out.
The Elf on the Shelf. That's
Hear me out.
to the family.
Unless it's December, I don't want to see, hear, or smell Christmas.
Well, you
Like
you
one
should
time,
not leave
I
your
walked
house.
into a store. Heard "Last Christmas." It wasn't even. It was like a couple of days ago, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm walking right back out, and I refuse. I refuse to acknowledge Christmas until I have.
It gets
one.
earlier and earlier every year.
I would every time. Like someone almost started putting up a Christmas tree in the middle of the 4th of July, and I'm just like, can I trick or
Christmas
treat?
in July.
Murder a turkey, and do my Black Friday shopping.
I mean,
can I do that?
America wants you to do it all at once, like pretty much November 1st.
Well, America is going to be like
They want
that
you to
chick-
do it. They want you to do it like before noon on November 1st, because after noon November 1st, they putting out Christmas decorations.
Look.
We went to go get Halloween decorations to decorate for the kids at the Y. There was one aisle left. They had already started taking over all the other aisles for Christmas. I was like, what is going on?
Look, America.
I will one up all of you. On the way here today, was going through the park. Christmas trees lit up.
Look, America. I know you guys want us to do things early, but I will do you like I do the women I don't have saved in my phone.
What?
Ignore you. Completely.
I didn't know where that was going.
I was a little concerned.
So,
Since you like to do things early, America, y'all make sure y'all get up and vote early. All right. Let's get
Yes,
that
it's
done.
up.
let's get
I want
potato.
I want y'all out in the streets, and if things don't go, the right way, tear some stuff up.
Yeah. Let's get sweet potato Hitler out of the office.
All right, let's move on.
So this is my last slide.
Stay in your
This
lane.
is what we were
Yeah,
just talking about.
Exactly. Chris.
Yeah.
So there's just a continuous cycle.
Is that a witch or
Yeah.
is that Jack Frost?
That's a witch.
That's a witch. You see the broom behind her? That's a witch.
Okay.
That's a witch, yeah.
And yes.
Although, if she has the broom, why does she need the car? You know what? I'm just not.
That turkey
Thinking about
looks
it a little
very
bit.
upset.
That turkey
he
reminds
got-
me
he
of the
got
turkey
swiped. He
from a
got
horror movie
sideswiped.
called Thanksgiving. Comes out every year on
I mean,
Christmas.
think about
Or
it.
not Christmas.
This represents basically how we view these holidays. It's like
I thought you were about to go deep on me for a moment. Oh, like, this is a perfect representation of how America has taken over
no, but so
the
like,
traditions of our
we
native brothers
got
and sisters.
Halloween in its own lane,
I mean,
and Christmas is like coming right over to it.
Imperialism.
And this is kind of how we do. So like we thinking about
Who's
Halloween,
we?
and now we're jumping to Christmas.
it's the collective we.
You know what I'm
It is
saying?
No.
Western civilization. Not
Oh
you
yeah,
personally.
I'm a minority then, I guess.
Because like everyone's looking for that holiday that's supposed to bring all this joy, but like you stress out about it. You wait till the last second, you go broke over it, and then what did you learn?
Nothing.
Oh,
Next year.
You know what? If anyone is looking to get me a Christmas present, I'm gonna make it very easy for you.
A muzzle?
I love socks.
I like socks.
I love socks.
I like shoes.
What? Like my favorite aunt, she legit gets me socks and some like a couple of packs of boxer briefs and $20.
So you
I'm
mean
just
like regular socks?
now
or like socks with like characters on it?
it does just regular socks, good old fashioned regular socks.
You can't have enough socks though.
No,
Because
that's
like one, I have a dog that's
Oh.
still a puppy.
choosing.
Oh,
Two,
you run out of socks quickly.
exactly. Two, socks are expensive, and
They are.
what makes it better is if you don't even get socks for me, you get socks for my kids. That's what makes it better.
Yeah.
That is a good Christmas to me. I've never thought that I would appreciate socks until I had my first child, and I'm just like, you know what? I get
So
it.
for Father's Day, you're like so happy.
For Father's Day, my kids give me shirts, like custom made shirts. That's just like one of a kind for me only. Like I have a shirt, like my oldest boy got me a shirt of me dressed as Vegeta and him as
right.
Trunks. I'm just like, this is the dopest
Nice.
shirt.
That's
Okay.
It's cute.
I feel
All right.
like Christmas was like created by like the grandmother society to buy
The grandmother society.
all the annoying toys to give to the grandchildren so that they bought like it's like a
I
payback
agree.
to the
I agree.
to the child.
True story.
This is what
When my children were smaller, they had those little popping ball things. It's like you roll them in the ball pop.
yeah, the,
yeah.
the makeshift vacuum.
Yes.
Yes.
I used to hide it all the time, and then my wife would just get it. I'm like, "Oh, y'all play with that." I'm like, Hey, I hit that for a reason.
Yep, I was like, I just be looking. I'm like, you know what?
She's helping who?
I'm gonna let you deal with the consequences of this.
Right.
I'm gonna let you see why I hit this.
Or you get like now all these dolls are animatronic, and I swear this one time it was moving and talking,
all right.
and I just walked
The
by.
animatronic dolls. I do that. I get my kids that stuff. I have a bloody, mangled, life-size Chucky doll, and it was signed by the original actor. I grew up on nothing but horror movies, you know, Pumpkinhead, Child's Play, you know, the whole Friday the 13th franchise. I grew up on nothing but that.
No, that's
I didn't see a Disney movie until I was like 16 and out of the house. And then the first Disney movie I see, Scar's killing Mufasa, and I'm just like, this is hardcore. I'm just like, Disney's pretty hardcore. I guess I can get into some stuff. And then I started watching the Avenger movies from then on. But like, my daughter was 2. She saw it. She stole it. It talked. It did the slicing movement and everything. I thought that was going to freak her out, but she loves it. So now I'm just like, that's all you kids are getting are creepy animatronics for Christmas.
No, man, they are so creepy. Like, Mama, what? There's nobody in the house, just me.
Yeah.
Have you seen
about to go
the new
outside.
Child's Play?
Yes.
Wasn't that crazy?
It was crazy,
Yeah.
and I love Mark Hamill.
You know
He does
what?
such a
I
good
was
job.
pleasantly
Great.
surprised. I didn't
I
know
was
what to
pleasantly-
expect when I watched that.
Because
but
like I
was
saw the design and I'm just like, oh, it's not creepy enough for my taste. And then
No, but what they
Mark Hamill's
did with
voice
it,
came
yeah.
out of it and like what he was doing. So I bought that one for my Otis, and he didn't tell his mom. So there's a video of his mom going into one room. There's nothing in the living room. He sits down, the eyes glow, and it talks when you move in front of it. She comes out, and all you see is the eyes glow, and he goes, "Hey," and she screams, and she puts it.
That'd be me.
All right, we have plenty of time for us to do the main event of the show today. We are going to take your suggestions and the suggestions that were given to us, and we're going to rank some of these horrible Halloween candies that your kids are probably throwing away right now.
Well, you know,
There's no probably to it. They're throwing them away.
I'm interested though. What is your before we go to the worst? What's your favorite candy?
Halloween candy or just candy in general?
Either.
Halloween candy, a Three Musketeers is a happy time.
Okay.
All right. So I'm not big on sweets, but I love me some Kit Kats.
I'm like, you just
Kit
said you
Kats.
ate a Kit Kat.
Kit Kats are good, yes.
I love me some Kit Kats on occasion, but for Halloween though, and I know it is completely like 160 gummy bears.
Gummy bears.
Don't know why.
Jumping here and
But
there
like-
everywhere. I didn't put them on the list.
Good.
They're not on the list.
Good.
They're not.
They're not.
Because they're
not.
amazing.
They're not in the worst category.
No,
They're not. They're really good.
they're boring.
I'm partial to Reese's Pieces. Oh no, Reese's peanut butter cups.
The cups.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm Swedish Fish or Twizzlers. Well, I used to like gummy bears.
You're
but
also 75 years old.
I was gonna say that's being nice. I was gonna say, woman,
like,
you grew up in Egypt and you're 1,000 years old.
Well, I used to like gummy bears, but they have gelatin in them, so
Oh.
I kind of switched over to Swedish Fish. I'm like, oh, they kind of get that gummy mouthfeel. That
Mouthfeel.
damn, I was trying not to say it.
In a related note, we have shown on the show the Swedish Fish Oreos. I don't know if you knew that was a thing, but that was a thing.
Sounds horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna jump into this. We have 16 suggestions, and we're gonna rate these.
Is candy corn up there 3 times?
I'm glad that you asked. All right, so this is the way this is gonna work.
Hey, we get flooded with comments.
This is the way this is gonna work. I'm gonna slide this on over. This on.
Oh no. Okay, those are the
That's-
same
yeah.
ones. Okay.
All right, so
I thought.
let's go ahead. We're gonna take a look at these. Oh, I need to update that screen real quick. Hang on. But give me a second. We're gonna go through and show you what was suggested.
He's asking for a lot of seconds, and like.
Well, you know why he's doing that. I'm gonna talk to the people here and let you all know you're going to be going through withdrawal probably in about a couple of weeks because you're eating your children's candy right now.
You're gonna be going through withdrawals for a couple.
You're going to go through the good stuff first.
Yeah.
Then you're going to get to what we are about to talk about, which is the desperation candy.
Desperation candy. I like that.
All right, so this is what made the list.
I'm so happy I don't like sweets.
This is what made the list. We have bitter honey. Those are little sticky things. We have the candy corn.
That is a horrible description.
We have the candy corn, slurry, mouthfeel, marshmallows. We have caramel apple pops. That was actually suggested on the show. I think the guy's name was Marquez.
Oh yeah, because we were
liked
kind of
pumpkin.
yeah.
Circus peanuts.
Yeah.
Now, let me tell you about the circus peanuts. When I looked up circus peanuts, so many companies make circus peanuts.
Really?
So many companies.
83 to be exact.
Why? Who's eating it? Please.
I don't know.
If you are eating
different
the circus
companies.
peanuts, please let us know.
So
and tell us
many.
83 different companies are making circus peanuts. Why do I know that specific number? Because I looked up all 83 companies that make circus peanuts, so I know what to burn down.
Okay. Can I help you?
Yes.
All right.
Obviously.
Then we have coconut candy bar because it exists
Didn't even know.
for some reason.
I don't even know what that is. Yeah, I didn't know.
Fun fact, made by the same company that makes whatchamacallits. Why do I know this? Because I want to know what companies I want to burn down.
Do they make the circus peanuts too?
No.
Oh, damn.
Sadly.
Whatchamacallits are good though. I mean,
That's why I hesitated on it, but at the same time, this is a...
yeah. Like, why would you turn coconut into a candy bar?
Right.
Then we have dots. Our sister, I believe, suggested dots.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They're not terrible, but they're not.
Yeah. Oh, but here's the thing. It's a good mix of things, and this is what's going to help with the conversation / argument. We have dum-dums. Dum-dum lollipops, the little suckers.
And they come in 1,000.
All right.
No,
So,
they just remind you of
hear me
pain
out.
because you used to get shots and then they give you a dum-dum. So
And then, like, you get to a
Hear
certain
me
point
out.
in the dum-dum.
Why
cuts
does
your
that
tongue.
thing with like the chocolate on top look like a Choco Taco?
Oh, I see what you mean.
You see
Yeah.
that?
I can see that.
What are those?
What is that?
Is
Oh.
that
Those are malt balls.
Those are malt balls. Those are
Oh.
malt.
Milk duds.
Whatever. They're not milk duds.
wait?
Whoppers.
They're two different
Whoppers.
colors.
They're like Whoppers.
So
So
there's
some of them are malts.
Wait a
and then they're
minute.
chocolate covered malt.
Hey,
It was suggested.
Whoppers are amazing.
Someone said that they hated them.
Okay.
We're
I
gonna
just
talk about
know that
We'll talk about it.
the top ones look fresh and the ones below look ashy.
Well, they're not
And
covered
then
in chocolate.
they just, from this distance, they just look like a Choco Taco.
We also added gumdrops because randomly those will show up in your bag.
And not in a wrapper either.
Yes.
Right.
That's why they're on the list.
It's either A, it's like individual, or B, they're in a little plastic bag that you can tell that they were used by a drug dealer.
Then we have Good and Plenty because for some reason those are still being made. Good and Plenty will represent all black licorice on this list.
Yes.
We have Necco wafers, which we also call the refill bundle for G.I. Joe toys. Okay, so you see,
I'll admit it. I said it. Whoppers are disgusting.
We have.
I know where
peanut
you
butter-
live.
We have peanut butter kisses. You want to know what peanut butter kisses
I
are?
did not know those.
They are. Let me see if I can.
Okay, so for the longest time, we didn't know they had a name either.
They're just the candies that
These
come out the
things
purse.
Yes.
They're the candies that
And
come out
there's
the purse.
either in the black or orange wrapper.
Which one?
Oh, the old lady candy.
That's what she just said.
Then,
Along with the strawberry old lady candy.
That
Yep,
those two.
strawberry
Either those.
candies.
One of those. two.
The with the gooey center.
Yeah. We have.
Those are okay.
We have
Those are good
sweet tarts.
desperation candy.
Sweet tarts. The reason why sweet tarts are on the list, you like sweet tarts,
I don't.
Yes.
but if someone gave it to you for Halloween, you ain't eating it first.
No.
it's
I'm
one
egging
of
their
the,
house.
It's right before you get to
It's
desperation.
one of the last.
It's like
No.
the step before.
I'm egging
No,
your house.
It's Sweet Tarts and then Smarties.
I am egging your house.
Smarties. I didn't get Smarties on the list. And then the last one on the list is Tootsie Roll. That Tootsie Roll.
Now see,
Go, let me-
where you placed sweet tarts, that's where I placed Tootsie Rolls.
right.
I'm not gonna egg your house over Tootsie Rolls because, like, one, it has a good song, and two, it's alright. But sweet tarts, if I'm not gonna buy it in the store, What makes you think I want you to give it to me?
All right, so,
I am going to egg your house.
In their defense, you're not gonna buy any of these in the store.
no,
Oh, wait,
you just get them.
You missed
The milk
one.
duds.
What's the
yeah,
one?
yeah.
The
I'm gonna
raisins.
Oh yeah, raisins.
It's not a candy.
It's not a candy, but
they
people
are
give
giving
you
out.
those for Halloween.
What
All right, so
about-
I did that once.
this
or
is
twice.
how we're gonna keep this real easy. We have A, B, C, and F. F basically means this is bottom of the barrel trash / It's getting
All right,
It's
candy
getting
corn goes in F.
Wait.
First up.
It's getting thrown away. No one's opening the package. Nobody's eating it. It's getting thrown away. C is tolerable. B is like it's desperation, and A is it's alright.
All right.
Okay.
So we're gonna start with
Immediately-
Bit O Honey.
Oh.
Bit O Honey is honey and peanut butter. So you ain't eat it.
But if I see it in my bag, I'm gonna throw it at them. So
I actually like Bitter Honey, so that can be an A category for me.
I feel that's like a B or C. I only had them like a couple times, but they don't think they were terrible, but it wasn't my first choice.
I mean, you chew them for a long time.
Right, I feel like I remember they
very,
like
chewy, like gooey.
you know you're doing something right when you're a horrible candy that's not memorable. So for that alone, you get an A tier from me.
I'm putting it on C tier. So C,
Cool.
C, and
Hey,
A.
so that'll average out to about a B.
Yeah.
That's a B minus, y'all. All right.
Nice.
Caramel apple pops. Who's is this?
I kind of like those. Like, I don't think they're bad.
They're good distraction candy. I say C.
it's okay. My thing is, it's in theory sounds better than it really is.
Yeah.
It tastes good, and then like when you eat it, it's really more about the caramel. And then once the caramel's gone, it's just like you're just eating.
Weird.
Yeah,
Apple flavor.
that's
You
what
gotta
I
get
said.
that mix of flavor. Okay.
Yeah, that's
What
why I said it's a
happens
good
is-
distraction.
But what happens is after you eat it, it starts to get sharp and starts to like cut your mouth. Kind of like what's
Dum Dums.
No, not those, but
Now laters.
the flat Jolly Rancher.
Jolly
Jolly
Ranchers.
Ranchers.
Yeah.
I say C tier for that. Then.
I see these and I'm like, I don't like them because it's hard to tell if the wrapper's still on them or not. Like even when you get the wrapper off, you're like, am I eating plastic? So that's a C tier for me. What do you got to say?
I'll say. I think that's a B for me. Because I mean, it tastes
I said
okay,
A.
but it's
I
not
would
like.
put an A.
What'd you say?
I said C.
Average out to a B. All right. Circus peanuts.
F.
F. Immediately
I mean,
F.
do we even have to?
Like,
Do you want to
I
talk
will
about it?
Move on.
You try to discuss this, I will set you on fire.
All I was gonna say is when I was looking these up, Amazon is selling a bulk box of these, and it just looks like a box that you put other stuff in.
Right,
It's the packing
packet
peanuts.
peanut. Yes, that's what they taste like too.
Edible packed peanuts, but
All
don't
right.
eat it.
Coconut bar.
F.
I don't know what that is,
F.
but that's no. Yeah, that can go down.
This is desperation candy.
That is not desperation candy.
'Cause-
That is a
Yeah,
crime
if you're on an
against humanity.
island, like somebody you know, like
This is desperation candy for when you're stuck, stranded on an island. You ate all the animals on the island, and there's no more fish coming up. That's what this is. And you ate your friends.
it was Wilson's idea.
I will go to cannibalism before I eat this.
All right, so that's F.
F.
Settle.
Okay, so
right.
if he gets stranded on an island, you need to hurry up and not be there with him.
Just if my choice is you, or that candy bar.
So you're gonna go vegan, is what you're saying?
Nah,
You
murder.
both be good. All right,
yeah.
dots.
Ah, I see what you did there.
Dots.
No.
A. They're
was
not
good.
bad.
Yeah, we
Dots.
can put those in.
Because those are like the. I don't think of them as Halloween though. Those are like the movie theater. Like
Yeah.
go get them at the movie theater.
All right, I'm gonna ask y'all a serious question. What do dots taste like? Exactly. They're not a flavorful
It's like
thing.
they
They're more
all taste the
texture.
same.
None of this is here for flavor.
Well, let's see. No, they do
Now-
have different flavors, but the only one that I can specifically remember is the white ones because it's got some kind of mint But it's
Yeah.
all like with that granulated sugar.
Yeah.
So if you chew it, it's all crunchy.
But hear me out.
No, you're thinking
You're
gumdrops.
thinking gumdrops. Yes.
Oh, okay. Then what? Wait, oh, dots. Those are little. I
They're
know
like
what
the
those are.
little.
Yeah.
They're little dots.
No, then back. To
So
what you
it's
said.
almost like a gumdrop without the sugar. Like they kind of have similar textures.
Okay, hear me out. Same argument for that I had for the other candy that I put in A. Well, it said needs to be an A. It's a or the lollipop. It's a good distraction. It
So
really
is
is. I think it's an A.
F for me.
A.
C. Did you say A?
Yeah.
You said F.
Yes.
What will that average out to?
Two of us said A, one said F, one said C, so puts it in B.
That F is a heavy F. We'll
We can drop it to C. I can agree with C.
Can we agree to Z?
Yeah.
All right, we'll do that.
It's good.
Good and
Good
plenty.
distraction
F.
candy though.
Good and plenty.
Is there a trash category below F?
Right.
That's
Throw
what-
it away.
Good and plenty.
Throw the whole person away
all
that gave you.
black licorice. And if you look carefully, Good and Plenty actually looks like rat poison. So
Throw the whole
why is it
candy
called-
away.
It's not good, and there's plenty
of
left.
it,
Like,
yeah.
right, because no one's eating
It
that.
should be called good and terrible.
Gumdrops. These do have flavors. I don't know what they are. There is the minty thing, like
Yeah.
you said. I
Yeah.
remember that.
God.
I say
Every time I see gumdrops,
They're
I think
useful.
gumdrops.
They gotta be. You can't make a gingerbread house without them. They gotta be in it.
You can't.
You have a point.
I would go with B then.
You have
B.
So okay. So then, other than edible uses, can we break these on what else we can use them
well,
for?
Good and Plenty can
I mean-
double as rat poison. So
Hear me out. Hear me out.
if y'all followed
There
the
is a
story
drink.
from 2 weeks ago with the old man that ate like black licorice like every day for 2 months and then died.
Real.
Real
Oh
story.
my gosh.
I'm laughing
Real.
because
That's
it's a real
horrible.
story. I'm not laughing at his misfortune,
I am.
but yeah, this stuff is terrible.
All right, so hear me out.
I
though.
mean, if you didn't have a reason not to eat it, you definitely do now.
So hear me out.
But like, licorice
there-
is actually a good herb if you use it right.
In
in moderation. I
This
forgot what the
dude,
chemical
he was
is.
eating a pack a day
He was
for
eating
like 2
two-
or 3
Was he
packs
trying to
today.
heal himself or something?
No, he was.
Oh.
He was.
No, he
so
was just eating black licorice.
he
'cause
switched. He switched
he was
habits.
eating
He was eating
Twizzlers.
regular Twizzlers, and he was like, "Oh, I should change it up. Maybe I'll lose some weight." You lost some weight, bro. You lost your life.
Just stop
That's
eating
a
them.
lot
I know
for
Twizzlers say they're low fat. That doesn't mean there's not a whole bunch of sugar.
The licorice and Keisha typed on there with it's a chemical
Yeah.
that ruins your blood pressure.
Yeah.
It jumps it up.
Oh,
And yeah, in high doses it can be
Fatal.
fatal. Oh,
Right, but hear me out. There is this such thing called the gumdrop shot, and this bar I used to work at.
okay.
So
I'm
it's
like,
not
is that
a
a
bad
drink
thing.
or a
Right.
wrestling
It's a drink.
move? Because I'm like,
It's a drink,
okay.
and it is actually quite tasty.
do you put gumdrops in it?
Yeah.
Oh,
All right. Next, we are going to look at the
vodka or tequila? Okay, talk about that
infamous, the infamous chocolate. What do we call this? Peanut butter kisses. The infamous peanut butter kisses. And the funny thing is, okay, y'all see them in the black. Y'all see them in the orange. They also come in brown wrappers.
Yes.
later. Yeah. Why do
Yes.
they come in different wrappers if they all taste the same?
I don't know. And you know what they taste like to me? Good and Plenty. They're the same thing. It's just one of them's into like a weird donut shaped
Well,
thing,
I
and
feel
then
like
the
it's
other
more
one's
like
like in
a-
a stick.
Isn't it like a taffy filled with
Yeah,
peanut butter?
it's like a peanut butter taffy.
So I am putting this on C tier because
Yeah, I feel like
after
it's-
everything else is gone, I will eat one or two of
But
those.
you know what? How do you eat the whole thing, or do you just chew it till the peanut butter's gone, and then spit out the rest?
I've done that.
That's just such a weird name, peanut butter kisses.
I'm with you. That's gonna be a C.
Yeah,
What you
see.
got?
Yeah, I'll
see.
go see with it.
You can't even eat these.
Exactly.
He'd
know,
rather
I would
poison
rather-
himself with peanut butter than eat peanuts. What is this? Packing peanuts. Coconut.
I know that I shouldn't do this, but I'm gonna say this. But I'm surprised that they haven't figured out like an ice cream or something with that flavor.
Peanut butter kisses?
Mm-hmm. I know it'll happen, and it's my fault.
Yeah,
my bad.
don't-
My bad.
don't
y'all.
encourage.
Sorry.
Yeah.
All right. malted milk balls. What are these things?
Milk duds.
Milk Dud.
Hey,
Whoppers.
Are you
Whoppers
scratching a
are
record
A.
right now?
A tier.
A tier?
A tier.
Yeah.
They don't even deserve to be on this list. I eat them when it's not Halloween.
What you got?
They're delicious.
They're all right. I guess it's a B for me. I'm not a big fan. If it's there, I'll eat some. Like if we're at the movies or something.
Yeah. So
They're definitely.
I'm like you
good at
with
it.
the dots. This is one of my favorite movie candies from back in the day. I would always get a pack of Whoppers. You would get the Junior Mints, pack of Whoppers, and then I would always have my Dr. Pepper. And
A tier.
that would really buzz my face up. All right. This is going up to the A. See, we like things, guys.
Yes.
No, we don't.
All right.
But we pretend to like things.
We are going to look at raisins.
Immediate F.
I feel like
You know
I want to give it an F because you shouldn't give it out for Halloween. But I do like raisins, like and other stuff.
Hear me
I
out.
agree with that.
Like
Hear me out.
Don't give raisins to kids.
Hear me out.
This sounds like something the librarian gives out on Halloween.
Hear me out.
All right.
Just hear me out.
What you got? What you got?
I'm okay with receiving raisins, either regular
Okay.
or chocolate covered,
Okay, I like that.
chocolate
I like
covered
that.
over all of the bullshit that's in F tier right now.
So does this
Okay.
go into B or C?
Give
Actually,
it
no.
a strong B.
Well, now that I'm thinking, so the raisins, you know how like growing up,
Because raisins are actually pretty healthy.
you was on like
you know what?
if
Looking out
you're
for
a
my
welfare
health.
baby like me, so you got the cornflakes, just the plain cornflakes.
Yeah.
So after Halloween, you got those little raisins, put them on top, and then you made yourself
see,
your own.
the regular, because you knew your mom hates you when she bought the regular old cornflakes, you know, with the chicken on there that looks like it's choking out
that's the
mid
last.
cock-a-doodle-doo.
That's the last bit of
Dry
cereal in the
ass,
house.
some raw flakes.
And don't be
Got the
asking
roots.
put no sugar on it because we ain't got none.
Right. So you right.
Okay,
So
listen.
The
raisins
raw
out.
flakes choking out in the middle of the
hate what I'm about to say.
cock-a-doodle-doo.
Don't hate me for what I'm about to say, but why have they not made candy cornflakes?
No.
Get out.
No.
Leave.
I'm getting Jazzy Jeff.
Hey, we need to put that up. We need to make that we need to put an animation out for that
You've
too.
been JJ out the studio.
Alright, shoot.
First things first, recipes
Alright,
on
so
film.
raisins, because we're all sensible adults, end up in B tier.
I like raisins.
It gets a B plus. It's a strong B.
I mean,
Yeah.
but then here's the thing.
Because like I'm not gonna lie, when I walked into the rich and white neighborhoods and I got all the full size candy bars that I wanted, and somebody just plopped a box of raisins
You
in.
didn't
At
feel
first,
too
I
bad.
looked at them and I'm just like, wait a minute, she looking out for my health. I like you.
But here's the thing.
Because it was always a sweet old lady that did it for me. You know?
I just would give out pretzels then. If I wanted, it was worried, and I'd do like pretzels or something.
Pretzels.
I don't know.
Nah, she was all like, it's for your health. And I'm just like, you know what? I like you. You're a sweet old lady.
The thing about it is, it's like when you go through the bag of candy, you see raisins, you're kind of disappointed. Like, not that raisins are bad. or
Actually,
anything.
no.
Just like,
I was never disappointed.
I don't get disappointed. It's just like, hey, there's raisins in here. Okay.
Yeah, I was never disappointed with the raisins.
All right.
I was like, you know what? Sun raisins is a thing, and they sing a lot. So you know, I'm not gonna hate on them.
All right. We have the Grandma Classics, the strawberry candy. These are the hard candies with the little gel thingies in them. You get them at the bank.
Yep.
They do.
And hear me out. I give it an A.
I'm with that. Thank you.
Yeah.
I like
Respect.
this. I like them.
I like them. They're not bad.
They're really not. I don't understand why they're on this list either.
All right.
But
you.
I don't think that I got them at Halloween. I feel like that was more so when I went to church with Grandma.
That's grandma candy.
But but that's the thing. That's the thing.
Be quiet, baby. Sit down.
If you
Pass
trick or
it.
treat in the right neighborhoods and stuff like that, you end up getting something from a church, and
Yeah,
those end
that's
up in your
true.
bag.
That's true.
All right. So next up, we got sweethearts. I'm gonna repeat what I said. Like, sweethearts
Hardcore
are
F.
good candies.
Hardcore.
I don't want them in my bag.
Hardcore.
Let me tell you
F.
what's
I'm a Ford truck man
Sweethearts-
today. You get an F.
Sweet tarts are okay, but have you ever had the chewy sweet tart?
Yeah, those are delicious.
Those are fine.
great.
Great.
Yeah.
But it's never the chewy sweet tarts.
It's always,
Let's
the-
just be real.
it's always the little hardened cocaine
You know,
and sugar
now I'm thinking-
in a wafer.
The ones you know you broke down and snipped to make sure you to try to look like an adult. I do this hard.
Wait,
Those.
I have no idea where that went.
The ones you break, you crush them up in the bag, and then
what
you
do
just
what do you do?
crush them up in the bag, and then you dump it on, and you imitate Tony Montana for with your friends.
No.
And you recreate that scene, but you're a kid, you can't have
there
real
video footage of
cocaine.
this?
Yes.
Right, this is
Remember, there was always
I was
always a kid that had the nasty sweet tart necklace and try to get you to
yeah.
They would wear it and then they would be all sticky around their neck.
And tight.
And then for some reason the weird chick in the back wanted to take a bite off of it and just like
wood.
what and wood. Yeah. So what I used to do was me and my friends used to play Mafia, and I was Tony Montana at all times because none of them can beat me up. And I took sweet tarts. Huh? Yeah. I took the sweet tarts and I crushed them all up and I put them on the table. And it looked like powders of like colorful cocaine, but made by children.
You
And
had
probably
a
much cheaper too.
You had
It was
a very,
definitely cheaper.
You had a very interesting childhood.
right.
I like beating people up.
So
and
I
pretending to
say-
have cocaine.
I say C tier.
Yeah, I can agree to
Yeah.
that.
And now if it was chewy, then it would be a A
Yeah.
for me.
It would
yeah.
definitely be an A tier if it was chew.
All right, so Tila suggested Tootsie Rolls,
I did.
and we
A
had
tier.
an interesting conversation about this. Chocolate Tootsie Rolls are kind of trash,
Agreed.
but the flavored Tootsie Rolls
Fruity
are kind of bomb.
Yeah, I'm serious. But
I
you
like
can
them.
never find them unless it's Halloween. So I kind of want to see them in my bag because usually if you get the regular ones, they're gonna have some of the flavored ones in there.
Now,
Yeah.
now here's the thing. Now,
Exactly.
So they
flavor
gotta
ones-
be there,
I
but
like-
I don't like.
This
them.
is
all
why
the flavor ones.
A
but then,
tier.
like the vanilla ones, they can keep those.
Oh, I love the vanilla ones. Those
Really?
are my favorite
I like
ones.
the
I like
the orange ones.
Orange.
Orange and I
But I'll do it's the lemon and
I
the
like-
lime.
yeah,
Oh, you know,
the cherry.
all of
Yeah,
them.
the
The
lime
cherry.
one, yeah.
Yeah, all of them.
Make a little tootsie
All right,
sandwich.
so I'm gonna say we can compromise. Put this on C tier.
No,
No,
A
it's
tier
A.
A.
has to be.
Because you have to. You have
Look,
to have them.
look. If you don't see one regular Tootsie Roll in your bag, it's a bad day because you're not getting the flavor ones without
Yeah.
it.
Dang. Okay, I get it.
It's a
now.
package deal. Is what you're
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. The
I got you, Tootsie Roll. They try to prey on your downfall.
the notorious candy corns.
Again,
If
where's
this
the
doesn't
trash
end up in
can?
F,
Where's the trash?
Just leave it down there.
we don't even acknowledge
Yeah,
it.
well, all right. So then
You don't
we gotta,
even
we gotta
acknowledge
skip
it.
right over that to
Right.
Dum Dums.
But we did have an interesting conversation. We were talking about. I saw somebody make a candy corn cake, and it wasn't just like I've seen people where they do the different colors
Yeah.
and they make the shape of it. No, they literally put candy corns in the cake batter.
Let me tell you about this show.
Pause.
Oh, okay. Excuse us.
Oh my God, it's a first.
Candy corn.
It's a first.
Candy corn.
It's a
cake.
They
first.
put candy corn in the cake.
It's like putting corn in the cornbread.
Why? What? Hold on.
I'm with you on this one, bro. Clear the table.
Cornbread?
Clear the table.
Not you, but
They put corn in the cornbread.
Clear the table.
No.
Devon, get the table.
All right, so we're gonna keep that nice and simple. Make sure we didn't lose sound over here.
Oh man,
candy corn in the cake.
candy corn in the damn cake.
I didn't know. Be so.
So candy corn stays in F tier.
Yeah, it's
Doesn't make-
it's just
doesn't
not gonna
make
get
it-
rated.
it's not.
below.
We are looking at Dum Dums B tier.
They can.
Here's the thing.
See,
Here's all right. Dum Dums, I like them because they have so many different flavors.
They
They're
have, like,
small enough.
The root beer is the best. Or the blue. Is it the blue one?
They have
cotton
even,
candy.
They even have
Cotton-
mystery
yeah, that's
flavors.
it.
yeah,
They're
but
small
hear
enough
me-
that if you don't like it, it's over quickly.
Yeah.
And then
Okay, but you never get the good ones on Halloween.
I don't know.
No. Root beer.
The only good one you get is root beer. But other than that, they give you like 7 of them, and the only good one is root beer. On top of that, they're all it's horrible. The good ones you get is at the doctor's office.
Right. I said, but then that brings up. Does it bring up a good memory or a bad? Like, do you remember the shot or do you remember the dum-dum?
Exactly. Look. So with that, and you only getting 1 good dum-dum out of 7, I'm sorry, that's not enough for me to put it above C.
Hold on, wait. 1 good pina colada kind of makes it all good.
That's a lie.
Yeah.
That is not a lie. That is
one good pina colada cannot improve your sex life. I'm sorry.
1 good pina colada can make it all better. Oh yeah.
No, that's a lie. You're not selling
the mystery flavor.
No.
I remember them advertising it, and I remember trying to figure it out, and I also remember no longer caring because it's like
exactly.
It was like they're dum dums. I'm gonna eat them. So
right.
So
what do y'all say?
Me,
B
it's
tier?
an F.
It's a B for me.
It's an F.
What do you say?
B.
All right, his F weighs it down to C.
Because, like I said, if you're going to give me 8 dum-dums, at least make the ratio 50-50.
But here's what I'm going to say. Look, have you ever been disappointed with getting a cherry dum-dum?
Well, that depends. In your Halloween bag, if you are getting dum-dums, but if you also have blow pops, you're going to go for the blow pop first.
Exactly. Dum-dums are the Twilight of candy.
Just a poor imitation.
What?
No,
Wait, what?
I don't
compare that.
I don't.
Yeah.
Don't.
Oh,
do
yeah.
It. Don't do
they
it.
Are
Twilight.
More specifically, they are Twilight vampires of pop candy. Just saying.
You just hate because they shine in the light.
For the dumbest reason.
All right, stop. Everyone stop.
We had Blade.
Take a deep breath.
I like Blade too.
Why would we want Twilight?
We don't like
we got
Twilight
Blade?
because of the vampires. We like Twilight because it's the love story.
Which is a horrible love
everybody
story.
Stop.
You keep proving my point.
Save.
It is the dumbest love story.
When did it come out? How old was it? I don't even know. But 15 years ago?
Save the Twilight talk.
I loved it. I was a preteen. In love.
Oh my god.
Okay. And hear me out. Thanks to Twilight, we now have the horrible fanfiction.
Jacob. He should have got her. Yeah.
Thanks to Twilight, we now have the horrible 50 Shades of Grey. Do you really want to keep going with me on this one?
I never even saw 50 Shades of Grey.
Touche.
Never saw that.
The book was horrible. The movies are horrible. And guess what? All of it is super dumb and toxic.
Yeah.
It is the dumbest toxic series.
50 Shades of Grey is fan fiction of the Twilight story rewritten for adults.
Is it?
Yes.
Hold on. Poorly written, as in grammatically incorrectly written.
And every turn. Yeah. On top of, I could just reenact 50 Shades of Grey for you.
Stop. No.
In 5 seconds. Right now. Hold on. It's PG. It's PG.
Already
5 seconds.
Our time.
5 seconds.
Over our time.
5 seconds.
We have to put Necco wafers on.
I want to control your life. You can't do that. Yes. Okay. That is it. That's 50 Shades of Grey. That's 50 Shades of Grey. Right there.
All right. Last notorious item is Necco wafers, or like I said, G.I. Joe refill for their guns.
F.
I don't remember what they taste like.
You ever
That's
Exactly.
You know what?
Have you ever accidentally
Hold on. A. Let's give it an A. Because if you can eat it and not remember it, that's a good day. I'm sorry.
Or you were poisoned.
Yes.
Or you were poisoned.
I'm done. I'm good with it. Because you're going to remember the disgusting taste of candy corn. But the vanilla wafers.
I guess it wasn't too bad, right?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. It didn't leave an imprint on you. It's just like, hey, yo, I was there to fill your stomach. And you did your job correctly.
Maybe it erased your memory.
Yeah.
I'm down for it. Because do you really want to remember bad taste?
So do you eat this after candy corn then?
Oh,
Before.
shoot.
You eat it before you eat candy corn. Because then you remember eating
before.
All right, so this actually makes it on the list. Jesus. Mm-hmm.
That's like a
F tier.
I tried. I fought for you.
All right, so there we have it. We had fun putting this together.
I really wish Ella was watching.
Yeah. She's
Catch
So
it on
she can
replay.
see us trash her
She's,
candy corn.
she's candy corn wasted.
She got candy corn wasted.
She got candy corn wasted. She's in a hot tub with candy corn jets.
Candy corn tub.
She's working on her candy corn cosplay as we speak.
Is it worse or better than that hot Cheeto tub? That bath that lady.
It's worse because it's candy corn.
Well,
You don't watch this show.
being
I'm gonna have to do that.
Yeah, there was a hot Cheeto tub.
the way you just said,
I'm
what,
just-
you're gonna say it like that.
I found
every
out that
time
it was
you
a
see
woman
something
in
on
that
Oh
tub,
my
by the
gosh.
way.
Yes.
And that had to get into some parts
Yeah,
and really hurt.
enough. We did
Flaming
discuss
hot.
Flaming hot.
that. Human.
Super hot fire.
Anyway, who's got plugs?
I mean, ladies first.
Well, I was just talking about what's cooking Linwood, so catch us live on the Linwood Wise Facebook page every Wednesday, 2:00. Me and my co-host Damian Smith, we cook up some vegan good meals for you guys.
We also bring on some amazing local chefs and cooks who share their creations. In our kitchen, we get to eat it, so y'all get to watch us eat some good food.
I need to drop in and do a tasting. And then,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
you guys may make me actually like vegan. Well, not you. You.
Okay, I'll take that. I guess.
He doesn't
We don't like each other.
It's okay.
he doesn't like me, which means I'm doing my job. So
Yeah.
That's about it. Find me at the Linwood Family YMCA. Teach
she likes
mixed.
this. Were you a Twix?
That was like a couple years ago. I just, I go through. I wonder if it was in the spirit this year. I love to dress up. I don't really care what.
I'm a professional cosplayer, so
I like
So,
that.
right.
I like that costume.
So I had a Twix. I should have worn it, but I couldn't find it. I really was gonna.
were you both of them?
I was the right one,
Oh, okay.
but meaning, in all sense, the right. Because whatever one you choose is right.
exactly.
Aha.
No wonder that show is good because you have her. If it was just you, I just
Don't do my co-host.
our
We
target audience is
We talk
not you. So
I mean, he talks trash about my co-host, so
It's
all
I know it's
How'd
all
you
fair.
do that too?
yeah. But did I not
It's
bring her on?
it's hilarious though. She
Okay.
we'll talk about her after the show.
Yeah.
It's
Her cocaine
She's
energy.
pretty funny.
Yeah.
She always does a double shot espresso before the show, and so it
after
like
the
hits.
So does she
It
turn
hits
into like
during the show.
the honeycomb?
Yes, it gets crazy.
It's wild. I love it.
Yeah, the Twix costume. I did.
She's randomly twerking
I did
everywhere.
a Zumba event this weekend. I did a Zumba event this weekend with some of my girls. But normally you can catch me teaching Mixed Fit every Monday, Wednesday, 5:30. If you're not familiar with Mixed Fit is, it is a explosive dance fitness format that uses body weight toning. So we have a lot of fun. Top 40 playlist. So you're gonna hear more your hip hop, more your pop. It's not just gonna be your Latin music like you would see in Zumba. Still love Zumba, but it's gonna be just a different feel, a different vibe.
You can follow her on Instagram, Fitness to a T. You get to see all of her inspirational posts, plus her dancing, and you get to see her the Twix costume.
In the Twix costume, I post some of the food that I cook that's not on, that hasn't made the show and things like that. So, there's some other things that we do. We make jewelry, me and my daughters, waist beads, things like that.
Oh
So
yeah, I need
check
to
us
buy
out.
some stuff from your daughter.
Yes.
She
Oh
makes,
yeah,
the
she'll
roasted
be.
peanut, the roasted.
She do her. It's the season now. Her candy pecans.
Yep, pecans.
Ooh, that sounds good.
MG's goodies, mommy's girls
They're
goodies.
Good man, they're like good.
Yeah, my little entrepreneur. But
Tell me
as
about
you-
your terrible show. Now,
actually,
I was on your
we
show
had
yesterday.
and this one is already close to 500 views.
nice.
Yesterday's episode, last week's episode, it hit 800. The week before that kind of hit close to 800 as well. So clearly we're not that terrible, but you can catch your boy at 4 p.m. 4:45 on Say Saturdays with my candy corn loving co-host Ella. We all love her coked out self. But when I'm not on my show, I am either pro wrestling or posting about wrestling and talking trash to every other TikToker on TikTok. Heel Pin to God. So close to hitting that 4,000 mark, by the way. Thank you for that. You can find me posting about cosplay stuff on Black Crows Cosplay on Instagram, and then the YouTube channel that is finally growing to the way I want it to, Trash Panda Games, where we will be streaming more of the newer gen games that are coming out because I got some exclusives now. So
This dude sounds like he got his hands on a PlayStation 5. Are you getting a day one?
oh no, I got it already.
You got it already.
Yeah,
Nice. Okay.
I got a new sponsor, so
Ah.
yeah.
Awesome. We'll talk about that next week.
We will talk about it next week.
I'm gonna feature on his show. We're gonna play Among Us.
Yes,
And,
we're gonna play some. We're gonna play some Among Us, and when I get all the systems corrected for it, we are going to actually play some good old Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Oh man! All right.
Some good old Pokemon Sword and Shield, but that will be on the One Voice Radio Twitch stream.
Yep. Yeah. Hey, we got Twitch. So,
Yeah. And which Saturdays is the kickoff show
Yeah,
for
the
the Twitch stream.
Not to be confused with Twix.
and not the type of Twitch that Ella does when she's on her double shot espresso.
her Coke combination.
And so we're gonna get out of here, my brother Will. You can follow.
Twitter at what is it at what oddities, Facebook at what the food, and Instagram at
Send him more stuff so we can kick more chairs.
It's holiday season, so we're gonna be looking at some of the disgusting things that you people eat for Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving and Christmas because they kind of.
And you know what?
Oh, you know what?
Same.
I found. Remember last week when I said that there were gravy flavored condoms? I found them.
What?
Yes.
Oh.
We got it. We got it.
Yes.
You have officially.
But those are real.
You have
Those are real.
No.
You've been initiated.
Yes.
Welcome.
What?
Welcome.
And I'm gonna go for it. We're gonna talk about how awful Black Friday and all of these holiday sales are for your mental health, the environment, and your
Pocketbook?
pocketbook. Like,
Ooh,
they're
can I be
terrible.
on that episode? Because I studied it to a science.
It's gonna be every week.
And your physical health.
And your
now.
physical health.
Yes.
So
Because you stress
Yes.
about it.
Yes.
You can't even do family time anymore because it starts
Because-
at noon on Thursday.
Exactly. And there's a certain enzyme in your body that it sparks that it really, you know what?
we'll save that for next time.
I studied it to a science. I want to get back in school and become
Yep, one of those.
yeah, that thing.
All right, y'all.
All
Peace
right.
out. Check us out next Sunday, 6 o'clock.
We out.
We out.